Welcome to Walking with Jesus Bible Study. We're going to be in the book of Esther, chapter 1, verses 11 and 12. And I'm probably going to say the queen's name wrong, but that's okay. Verse 11. To bring Vashti the queen before the king with the crown royal, to show the people and the princess her beauty, for she was fair to look on. 12. But the queen Vashti refused to come at the king's commandment. By his chamberlains, therefore, was the king very wroth, and his anger burned in him. And I'm going to repeat those. 11. To bring Vashti the queen before the king with the crown royal, to show the people and the princess her beauty, for she was fair to look on. 12. But the queen Vashti refused to come at the king's commandment by his chamberlains. Therefore was the king very wroth, and his anger burned in him. Obedience. God is speaking to us and letting us know that obedience is key. It don't matter how beautiful you are, what your status in life is. You could be a queen, a king, a president, a CEO, owner of whatever, a prisoner, a wife, a kid, a mailman, teacher, scientist, bus driver, a mom, yes, even your mother, a boxer, anybody famous, a preacher, and the Pope. If you don't obey God, you are finished, done, finito, vanished, no longer allowed in his kingdom. This is a perfect example. God is saying to us, he don't care who you are. Ain't nobody above God. Everybody has to obey him. And if you cannot obey his commandments, you cannot enter into his kingdom. And he's not saying this out of like, oh, you must do this and you must do that kind of like attitude way of like, because he's being conceited. No, he's saying it out of love. See, a lot of people's taking that, oh, why do I have to, be with a God? Why should I believe in a God who is mean and who is jealous and does this and that, and who says that I must die if I don't obey him? That's not love. Well, that's just the devil. That's just evil spirits twisting what God is saying with love. Yes, he is saying to be obedient, but he's saying it out of love. Just as our parents set rules. When they say don't touch the eye of the stove because it is hot and it's turned on because you're going to get burned, it's not because he doesn't want to be mean to you and to control you. It's to help you. It's to save you so you don't get burned. Just as if you don't listen to God and his commandments, you're gonna burn in hell. So it's very key that we are obedient to God. As we can see, the Pope is already reliving out what is played in the New Testament of the book of Revelation. Everybody's speaking about how, they're getting rid of and they're banning the New Testament. Why? Because of the book of Revelation. And they're just like the book of Enoch was banned and taken out of the Bible. Now they're trying to ban the whole New Testament. Because why? It speaks of Jesus, the true Messiah, God coming down, showing us grace and showing us mercy, showing that he too understands our suffering and our pain. And to fight our battles with him and with love. Because evil is mean and cruel and does not care about nobody. But God is love. God cares about us all. And he wants us to spread that love. Not evil with evil. See, when you are in total love, you don't have room for anger and all these things which the devil possesses and uses to control people and to keep them on his hamster wheel. So if we start spreading that love and positivity, God being Christ-like, who is our Father, and that's what we're supposed to do. It eats up. See, the devil is the nothing. I'm telling you, when I couldn't be more right a long time ago when God, when I was doing a Bible study and God put it on for some reason I just said, this is the true never-ending story. Because it is. This is the book that is alive and it's never-ending. It speaks both past, present, and future. And all we have to do is call upon his name, Jesus, and he can save the world from being destroyed, just like in the movie. And there is this nothingness. Because what is the devil? He is nothing. But he is this dark, gloom, nothing that is consuming the world with its evilness and with its death. And just like in real life, only if you is going to call upon his name and be into the new kingdom. We've got to make sure that we stay in a deep, deep relationship with God. We got to be in this word. We got to be in prayer. We got to stay closer now than ever. This Pope is sitting here having his so-called priest or whatever they are, high priest, accept the same-sex marriage, is getting all these other religions to come together to form a one world religion. See, Revelation is talking about the Pope, and it is the Catholic, and I'm not talking about the Catholic congregation, God bless their souls, because they are being led astray. I'm talking about the people in control of that religion. It's the most satanic of all the religions that there is. And the revelation is about them. They are the Antichrist. Everybody's picking out a specific person. But the whole cult of the whole Catholic Church is the Antichrist. And it knows that the revelation is speaking about him. And not only that, but the government's going to go into agree with it. Why? Because they don't want people studying and realizing and remember what it says. Because they're going to be about ready to be prepared for that Project Blue Screen. Where they're going to invade the world with the aliens. They're so-called aliens. Aliens is real. They exist, but not like how everybody and how the government wants you to believe that they are. For they are fallen angels. They're trying to cover up. Get rid of the evidence so people don't realize when they go to try to pull this veil, this wool over our eyes and feed us lies. They've already been preparing us with everything that we pay attention to. These phones, these games on our apps. When you see the commercial for it, the commercials are basically lies, and you just accept it. That's why almost every game you try to download it, when you go to play it, it is nothing what the commercial makes it look. It's preparing you to accept lies and not care. All of the politicians have done nothing but lies and lies and lies. And we say, oh, but that's just politics. See, we've accepted it. Oh, but we all know that politicians lie. That's just their thing. That's just the reality of it. No. The reality is they're getting you to accept being lied to. So that you can't know the difference, and nor do you care, nor do you want to even bother to seek the truth. They've always and have and will continue to always cover up the truth. Because the truth can set you free. The truth can save you. But no matter who you are not above God.